Hello, hello, dear friends. Chris here. I hope you are all just wonderful today. I am here with another sneaky peek from Pam's Diamond Paintings. But before I get to that, I first would like to say welcome to everybody. New friends, thank you for joining me. I hope if you like what you see here, if this is your first time, that you'll do those YouTube-y things like, subscribe, share, comment, etc. It would very much be appreciated by me. And to all my returning friends and dear true blues, thank you so much for your continued love, support, kindness, and friendship. It means the world to me. So, as you can hear, my little Scarlet, who's a dove, is banging on her mirror. She's saying hi. And right now I have two little kitties running around the floor playing. So, we might have some pet interruptions. We've already started with it, with the banging, and now you might hear this little playing with the, well, they're playing in two things. First, they're playing with the clothes basket that's on the floor. And also, they have an obsession with crinkly stuff. So I've taken my little bags like these, and I've kind of just knotted it and thrown it on the floor. Hours of fun just with a little piece of knotted up plastic, chasing it around the rooms. Good for me. They're out of trouble, right? All right. So let's get to the reason why we're here, and enough about my little kitties and the bird. I have a sneak peek from Pam. This will be linked down below in the description box. This is week 5. Yes, we're into November. Close to the holidays of my Monday sneak peeks from Pam. So, while this one can actually kind of be considered Halloweenish, it's not Halloweenish, but because of a little bit of the subject matter, it can be, but which is now over with, but it is what it is. You know how it goes. I have a toolkit here. Let me just show you the toolkit. Again, I don't know if I said it, but this will be the link down below in the description box, so go check her out. My hair is on the painting already. She has tons of artists, tons of paintings. You'll definitely find something you like. We have some murder tweezers. Now, they're not as murdery as usual, but they are murder tweezers. We have our standard pen. We have some baggies in there. We have a hand grip. I see some pink wax down in there, and a multi-placer is floating around in there too. We also have more wax in here in this little caddy. There are 3 pieces. We have some washi tape. This is a thin one. And we have this cute little cover minder. This one comes in this little caddy thing. And it's a little like bunny butt with his little ears. How cute is that, right? So again, thanks to Pam and team so much for trusting me to show this stuff off for them. I really appreciate it beyond measure. And they're just such great paintings. So here we have our drill. So it's a preview of what we'll be seeing. Here's like the color palette. This is very much a pastel-y, light color. We have lots of whites, grays, light pinks, kind of like a little light mauve, a little tan colors. So without further ado, let's look at it. Oh, let me give you the info first. It's a 60 by 75 round, and it is called Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo by Christine Fields of Enchanted Fields. So, well, excuse me, little Fletcher. You can't just bebop down on the painting. I gotta show it to the people. You want to get some belly rubs first? That got him up quick, right? All right. Are you ready to see it? This is so cute. If that name of this didn't give you a little hint of it, you'll see now. This is a fabulous one, guys. Look at it. Look at it. Again, it's called Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo. You know, like Cinderella, Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo. Get it? This is where the boo comes in, and the like Halloween-y kind of thing comes in because of the big pumpkin here. You know, it's Cinderella, the pumpkin carriage. This is really cute. The wording is printed up here. Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo. I love it. All right, so let's just show you real quick the info. So up here we have kind of the info of the canvas. Then we have Pam's logo and name up here. Over here, oops, on this side, We have the picture of the artwork as well as the schematic. We have number 1 through 9, then a whole bunch of letters, and then we go down into the symbols. And there are 47 colors in this kit. Also list the DMC. Here we have it. There are 3 ABs, which seems to be standard, I believe, because most of my kits generally all have 3 ABs. Here, again, on the bottom is the title and the artist, Christine Fields. The motto, cherish the beauty in every sparkle. And as you can see, actually, we're getting a quick close-up. I'll give you a better close-up of it near the end, but right now we could see just a close-up of it to begin with. So there we have it. This is really fabulous. Oh, now here we have Bernice coming. See what I mean? She brought her the little thing I told her to play. Here, come on. Go on the floor. Let's look at the inventory and the ABs. So, there's the inventory. Flip it to this side. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here's the ABs. Put this aside. I will say before I move on, this one, because it is larger, it's a 60 by 75. There is 2 sheets to this. Very sticky. There are 2 clear sheets on top of it, which, as I always say, makes it easier when diamond painting for me, because it, prevents the sheet from tearing more than a lot of times would happen. At least in my experience, if it was just one complete sheet. So here we have the inventory. Again, basically what I just showed you, the color list, which we can basically skip now. But here's a closer picture of the artwork. How cool is that? And not only does, in this one especially, is the artwork really cool, but the charting on this looks really fabulous, guys. Now, I actually will tell you near the end my plans for this, because, again, I won't be getting to it anytime soon, but I have plans already. The wheels are working of what I'm going to do to zhuzh this one up. All right? So here are our ABs. We have 605, which is this kind of like a bubblegum pink. Then 3801, which is a red, bright red. And a baby blue, 3841. Not as baby bluish, but still in the baby blue area, as you'd think. Now, I'm just going to flip this to my side so I can see it better, and we can talk about it some more. So, we have the clouds up here. We have a crescent moon over here. More clouds. We have the Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo written on the canvas like that. Love that. Next, we have the giant pumpkin with his scary head, and I kind of like that they have these little dots in the eyes to kind of look evil. And with the vines over here coming to the ground, and here is basically Cinderella. I mean, I'm getting this right. You know, I'm old. It is Cinderella with the carriage, right? It is. I don't want to sound stupid, but it's been so long. Anyways, here she is. She's like, whoa, don't come at me, pumpkin. You should be a carriage. And she has her beautiful flowing hair, a bow going out there, and her beautiful gown. She's probably like, obviously, the clock has turned 12 because the carriage has turned back to the pumpkin, and she's probably about to go back to those stepsisters' maid. So here she is in her beautiful dress, ball gown with her little glass slippers on. And again, we have a very sort of neutrally background, which is cool. So, as you can see all there, let's look for the ABs, and I'm going to talk about more of my thoughts on where things are going to go when I do this one. I want to start out with the red one. So let's go for the red, which is the red dot. And so, let's see. Where would that be? Obviously, it would be in the pumpkin, you'd think. That's really the only red area. Yes, okay. I do see it. Yep. We have a few of them lined up over here. Again, on the basically the sides of the pumpkin, the parts that kind of give it definition. So a few there, one here. Oops. We have some over here and over here by his eye. Again, a few over here. Go play with her on the floor, please. Thank you, baby. Yeah, not too many of them. So that's kind of where they are in these like little darker areas on the pumpkin. Then the pink one, that is the upside down arrow, kind of. You see a little bit in her face up here, in the kind of the corners where her face, the frame of her face. You'll see some there. Some in her chest over here. Again, the frame parts of it, of her skin. I don't see in her hand, but yeah, a couple over here in her hand as well. So those are, again, just a couple little scattered to make it, you know, just a little bit of shimmer, but not much, because it would look weird otherwise. So just to give her a little bit of shimmer. And then the blue one, that's a check mark. So that's in the white area, a couple in here. In her corset area, you get some through her hair. Again, more in this white area on her dress, the strips going down. Probably I don't see any in the background. There shouldn't be any in the pumpkin or anything like that. That would be weird if it was blue there. So yeah, it's basically in her hair and on part of her dress in the white areas. What do you guys think of this? I think this is just fabulous. Now here's what I'm going to do when I do this. Because I've been giving it thought, because I just think this design is so cool. It just looks so wonderful. So I'm just going to roll this part up for real quick and tell you. I love how they did the clouds, how the artist did the clouds. How, you know, they're the white areas here. But I love these little kind of like, again, to give it definition, you know, the kind of the cartoony swooshes here. I'm going to like do all of those swooshes like in a darker color, maybe whatever color's there. There's lots of 4s and X's there. I don't know. But I'm going to use a single color, either a darker color, that kind of a grayish, brownish color, or maybe a black, who knows. I'm going to make it all one color so it really pops out. The Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo, I'm going to make all one color. While it is very legible, and this is very thinly written, and I think it'll come out fine if it's done charted, right? Or I should say if it's done charted the way it is, scratch that. If you diamond paint it the way it is charted, it'll still come out great, because I think a lot of these are probably darker colors, and the background is kind of a medium to light color, so it'll probably still be perfectly legible. However, you know me, if you know me, lettering is a big pet peeve of mine, how they do more than a single color. So I'm just going to make all this black, this lettering, and again, that'll make it really pop out. So that's what I'm going to do over there. With the clouds, I might add some ABs into this. For the most part, the symbol, there's a music symbol, an R symbol, and an N symbol. That's for the most part of what's all in this white area cloud. So I might substitute one of the colors, one of the lesser colors. So maybe, I'm not too sure which one. Maybe the R or the N. Probably the R in here, let's say. I'll substitute, and I'll maybe put like some white ABs. Again, that'll make it really stand out with the single color definition that's going to go over there. I'm not going to touch the vines on the pumpkin at all. The crescent moon, I'll probably make all one color. Again, there are music symbols, R's and N's and a couple H's in here. But again, the definition for the crescent moon, I'll probably do one color on the outlining. And then inside I'll either do an all, maybe AB. I could maybe do a yellow crystal or a clear crystal in here. That's what I'll probably do. But definitely this will probably, I'm just going to make it all this one color. Again, back over here to the cloud, same as over there. With the one color here and adding some ABs in here. Again, I'm not going to touch the pumpkin vine at all. If I did, I'd make like maybe these leaves maybe solid, but I don't know. I don't think I will. I'll probably just leave them how it is. With the pumpkin, I'm probably going to make these, has mouth, the eyes, and the nose one color, which probably would be a black. I will put like 2 yellow crystals or something, or 1 or 2 in here, to make that kind of like evilly looking eye. And I probably might add more of those red ABs we have, because there's only a few areas. Like, let's say if there's 20 of them that they'll be only used on the canvas, but we have plenty more in here. So I might use the rest of those and kind of dot them again down the sides of the pumpkin over here, you know, in this area, to give the creases in the pumpkin the more definition. And then we'll go to her, because the background I'm going to leave, you know, this, what it is, what it is. Now with her, again, same thing. I'm going to take this black area, the striped, because it's black, let's call it black and white striped dress. I'm going to take the black and I'm going to make all that one color. The white, I'm going to use those blue crystals, or excuse me, blue ABs. And I'm probably, maybe I'll add a crystal to that instead. Either maybe a clear one, or maybe I'll do a baby blue crystal, and so I'll have baby blue crystals and the white, or excuse me, the baby blue AB in there. We'll see. I could, you know, I'm not too sure yet now that I've seen that those ABs are in there. But definitely these will be, her dress will be changed with the stripes. I might save those blue ABs for more to put in her hair, because again, they're doing it as kind of like in these wavy areas, but there aren't a ton of them. But I might add some more throughout her hair to give her hair more of that AB, you know, kind of blue definition to it. The bow, I'm probably going to turn all black as well. We'll see about that, because you might lose out some detail in here, and I don't want to do that. So I might do mostly black bow and maybe a little bit of gray on the ends too, and the middle. Who knows? Oh, we'll see with that. That's the one question mark I have, is the bow. I'll try to define her eye out a little bit better, because there's lots of colors in here. But I'm not too sure. I don't know if I want to mess with that, because if it's too difficult, I kind of don't like to do difficult things, because I don't want it to look weird. So I might leave her face how it is. And finally, with her dress in the white parts, or the yellow parts, I might do something in here too. Again, I might take one of the colors and kind of make it like a AB or crystal. I might take like a very light yellow and just strewn it around here and replace it with one of these colors in here, like maybe the L or this play symbol, just to give it a little more pop in the yellow parts of her dress as well. And I'll definitely have to replace her crystal shoes, with crystal ABs. I might use those crystal AB rhinestones, you know, the iridescent ones, and I'll make her shoes that, because, you know, she has those sparkly shoes. So there we have it. Now that you heard me go on and on about what I'm going to change about it. Again, that's what, because that's what is great about diamond painting. We could either do it completely how it is, we could change everything we want about it, or, you know, just do a little bit. And that's what I love doing. When I have a painting that I love and I could see where I could add to make it more sparkly and zhuzh it up and make it more special, that's what I like to do. Again, you could do this completely as charted and it's going to be totally fabulous. But for me personally, I like to add my little flares to it and really bring it to life and give it its own personality, how I see it. and I could definitely see it this way. So if you get this, maybe you'll take my suggestions. Maybe my suggestions help you decide, you know what, Chris, I want to do this too, like you did it. I hope you do, because again, this is, if you love Cinderella, or just if you love this artist or this artwork, you're really gonna love this painting. It's just so beautiful. So here we have, let's take a look. Now, I just want to point out too, before I move on, just to show you, there are some color blocking areas, like a lot of the background. There are multiple colors, but much more color blocking areas in this painting than the last one I showed you. And like I said, with my changes, I'm going to have a lot more to do in here as well. But even if you did it this way, you know, there's a handful of colors maybe in these areas where it's not going to be completely confetti. It's places like her hair, and even in the pumpkin a bit, and the vines, there's a lot of confetti. But it's a good mix, as diamond painting really should be, a good mix of both. So let's look at it up close, as I promised. So you can see the writing and the clouds in the background. Let's move over to the pumpkin. Go to his vine a little bit. Again, in the background as well. And we can go over to her. I really like her hair, how you could really see the kind of the swirls through her hair like that. And here we have her dress. And the vine on the pumpkin. All right. So guys, what do you think of Bibbidi-Bobbidi-Boo? Do you love it just as much as I do? I really, truly hope you do. And please go snatch it up. Yeah, so thank you so much to Pam for sending this out to me. I adore this one. And thank you all for watching. Remember, this will be linked down in the description box below. So go snag it right now. I'm telling you, go get it. And until next time, I don't know what my next one will be from Pam, but please, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. Go in the description box. And until next time, please be safe, be happy, stay safe, stay happy. From me, all the crazy pets, Pam Diamond Painting. Love you all. Bye, guys.